I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president, but I think she was not qualified to be president.
I can't believe he just said that. I can't believe he just said that. Like, ladies and gentlemen, like, I feel like I'm living in a movie. Like, and we tripped, somebody pinched me. Oh, is this real? He just said he wouldn't have picked. He didn't say that, Sean. That's gotta be a deep fake. It can't be real. He can't. Nick, help me. Somebody help us. How did he just say I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump? And he didn't even skip a beat. He didn't stop. He didn't slow down. That Mo just said it straight through like he didn't say it. This video is brought to you by PDS Debt, Hey, look, getting into credit card debt is super duper easy, but the system is set up so it's hard for you to get out of credit card debt. So if you're struggling with credit card debt, personal loans, collections, medical bills, you need to check out PDS Debt. PDS Debt rolls all of your payments into one low monthly payment. Everyone with $10,000 or more in eligible debt qualifies, and there is no minimal credit score required. Bad credit, fair credit, it don't matter. You're accepted. Save thousands of dollars on interest and fees. Pay off your debt in a fraction of the time. PDS Debt strives to understand your specific scenario and can help provide alternative solutions to become debt-free. And I wish there was a company like PDS Debt around when I had credit card debt. Stop waiting, start saving. Get a free debt analysis right now at pdsdebt.com/Tatum. It only takes 30 seconds. That's pdsdebt.com/Tatum, pdsdebt.com/Tatum. Link is in the description section. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell to get notifications anytime we go live, make a video. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. Welcome back to the Officer Tatum Show. Did you just hear Joe Biden introduce a fundraiser, the president of Ukraine, Zelensky, as President Putin?
I'll prevail in this war. Ukraine will prevail in this war, and we'll stand with them every single step of the way. That's what the compact says, loudly and clearly. And now I want to hand it over to the president of Ukraine, who has as much courage as he has determination. Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin. President Putin. You can beat President Putin. President Zelensky. I'm so focused on beating Putin, we got to worry about it. Anyway, Mr. President.
I'm better.
You are a hell of a lot better.
Thank you so much.
That dude, listen, I'm going to tell you how bad this is. That dude, Biden, went all the way out there, and he had to talk to the guy. They don't look nothing alike. He gives an introduction. Some of the man that's doing really great things in the world. He really siphoning money from you. Keep on playing. He's going to expose what you and your son was doing in Ukraine. And a great man. I know him very well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome President Putin. And he walked off. He walked off at first. It wasn't like he said, President Putin, Zelensky. That would have been stupid, but it wouldn't have been as stupid. He said President, then he walked off. And then he kind of get away from the mic a little bit, and somebody must have said something to him. Because to me, this is my thing. When you say something and it comes out of your mouth incorrectly, you know immediately that you said the wrong thing. Immediately. It doesn't take 2 or 3 seconds for you to realize, oh, did I just say the wrong thing? What happened was somebody must have said something in the crowd like Putin, and he was like, oh, shoot, I said Putin. Or they said Zelensky. You mean Zelensky? And he go, I'm Zelensky. I was thinking about Putin, so I said Putin. Listen, man, there's something going on in his brain. A person who's an expert doctor who diagnosed people with Parkinson's said that Joe Biden has the signs of Parkinson's disease. Parkinsonism is what he said. I think I said that word right. And all the signs and symptoms, right? The way he walks, his gait, the way he turns, he shuffles, even doing a shuffle turn. All of those things, his motor skills, his memory lapses, his inability to call words and thoughts to his mind or call from his mind to his mouth. All of those things are faltering. And the guy literally got on TV the other day and said, look, if you were a med student and you didn't diagnose him with Parkinson's disease, you're going to fail the test. He said he sees Joe Biden 20 times a day in his office. Is the guy not a doctor? Is he a doctor or he's not a doctor? And then you see him out here making gaffes. The dude's conference, his debate with Trump was everything that we knew he was about. We knew he was a dead man walking. But then after that, he's been doing worse. He went on a Stephanopoulos. He called in on MSNBC or something the other day, calling Zelensky Putin. I mean, it's just terrible. And I'm shocked that the American people, even on the Democrat side, that they are not doing enough to say, look, we got to get this guy out. They need to impeach him. And then they can officially say we had the first black female president. Does Kamala Nepat Harris deserve that title? No, she does not. However, I think that she can get the title. They can get rid of that nut job, and maybe they'll fare better in their party. Even though she suck, a lot of ignorant people of the melanin will love to vote for her because she a black woman. Even though she ain't finna do nothing but tear the community down. But I guess her skin color is the same. Even though when she went into the Senate the first time, she was an Indian, the first Indian woman. Now all of a sudden, because you Negroes are gullible, she turned into a black woman. And then she tried to doing a campaign without her husband around because he a white man that can't clap on beat at black church. Let me tell y'all something. My wife is white, but when we go to church, my wife know how to clap on beat. That to me tells me one of two things. Kamala Harris is nowhere connected to black culture. She's not even connected to it. She don't even marry into anybody that's connected to it. She's not connected to the black community. She's not connected to black culture whatsoever. That's how you end up being a black woman marrying a person that can't clap on beat. Like got two left feet, can't dance, can't clap, can't do nothing. See, my wife is cultured. She been around black people. She went to black churches. She went to white churches. She cultured. So if a beat drop, my wife know how to dance a little bit. She actually dances better than me. If a beat drop, my wife know how to clap on beat. If I play a gospel song, my wife know gospel music and Christian music. I play an R&B song, my wife know the R&B song. I'm closer connected to the black community, even marrying a white woman, than Kamala Harris is. And don't forget, because she's an Indian, because she's not black to start with. All right, let's move on. I got 1 minute left, but I will say this. Donald Trump is surging in the polls. You can do research on any of these sites. You will see it. He's getting more of the black vote than ever before. That's why they need the illegals to vote. And I think that they're panicking and the true colors are coming out because they're in a frenzy because this man that they bashed, they talk bad about, they say he'll never be president, he's a threat to democracy, they try to imprison the man, and now he's coming up to potentially be president again, and he going to go after they butts, and they know it's coming. Hold the phone. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, welcome back to the Officer Tatum Show. Sean just told me that Joe Biden got on the stage and said something else stupid. What are the Democrats thinking? I'm gonna play the clip for you in a minute, but allegedly, I believe Sean. I'm just. It's so bad for our country that I'm like, it can't be true. I guess he said that he wouldn't have picked. He said, I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump if she wasn't ready to be president. I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump if she wasn't ready to be president. When he was down there with Zelensky, he called him Putin. I got the clip. Don't believe me. Play the clip.
I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president, but I think she was not qualified to be president. I'm following the advice of my commander-in-chief, the chief of staff of the military, as well as the Secretary of Defense and our intelligence people.
I can't believe he just said that. I can't believe he just said that. Like, ladies and gentlemen, like, I feel like I'm living in a movie. Like, are we tripping? Somebody pinch me. Oh, is this real? He just said he wouldn't have picked. He didn't say that, Sean. That's got to be a deep fake. It can't be real. He can't. Nick, help me. Somebody help us. How did he just say I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump? And he didn't even skip a beat. He didn't stop. He didn't slow down. That Mo just said it straight through. Like he didn't say it. Democrats, I'm glad it's happening. That's what y'all get. That's what y'all get, you dirty, sorry son of a guns. This is what y'all get. Y'all should have never cheated in 2020 and put that old man in there knowing that he wasn't eligible to be the president. Then y'all shouldn't have virtue signaled and had a DEI hire, putting Kamala Nepat cackling Harris in there. You know that wasn't right. Y'all lied, y'all cheated, y'all gaslight the American people. Now you're getting exposed. And this is my prayer that I normally have. Just know if you ever did me wrong, I may not say nothing to you, but my prayer is that you fall in the same trap that you set before me. I done had to pray that on a few people already. I pray that you fall in the same trap you set before me, because I can't figure it out. I don't know what you done concocted against me, But if it's something nefarious, I hope you fall in that same trap. I hope that everything you touch fail. If in fact you tried to do me wrong, if you just did you doing what you got to do, I get it. If I'm wrong, then I get it. It's on me. But if you tried to attack me and do something you weren't supposed to do, I hope you fall. Hold the phone.